I'm going to bring in Van Jones, too, author, CNN political commentator. He's with us. You've written a new book saying that progressives and conservatives really need to come to the table to try to understand one another. So I want to ask you, in light of the new book, what we saw yesterday, the vice president leaving the game early, the pool reporter who travels with the vice president didn't even go into the stadium, was told the vice president might be leaving a little early, leading so many to say this is a political stunt. What's going on here? Has either side demonstrated they want to come to the table to understand the other side?
It's crazy on top of crazy, inside of crazy, deep fried in some crazy. That's what's going on. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got now the president, the vice president pulling off a stunt to oppose a stunt, protesting a protest. At some point, you got to be done with the crazy. I am on a crusade now against crazy. That's what the book is about. I've gone all over the country. I've been to red states, blue states, Appalachia, Flint, Michigan. Everybody has the same problems. Everybody has the same pain. Common pain should lead to common purpose, but instead what you see is food fights in Washington, D.C. and nothing getting done. So I'm trying to bring people back together now.
But in this case, you're seeing protests against protests instead of actually asking what's behind both sides.
You know what's so crazy? This started out as about police-community relations. That's what it's supposed to be about. Now we're talking about free speech for athletes. We're talking about who's insulting soldiers. Nobody has insulted any soldiers. So you could be dealing with the substantive issues. Instead, we're dealing with symbolic protests. And I think Americans are sick of it. And
you have the president tweeting moments ago his support of the vice president on this yet again. I want to get to the war words with Senator Bob Corker. We saw this play out. This isn't Democrat versus Republican. This is a Republican senator who has said, as you heard Cecilia report there, treating the White House like a reality show with reckless threats that could put us on a path to World War III. I mean, these are words that we haven't even heard from Democrats on the Hill.
Well, but that's what happens, though. When you start this division, it doesn't stop inside, between the parties. It goes into the parties. We're headed. Listen, if we don't change directions, we're going to end up where we're headed. And where we're headed is a very bad place. The reason I wrote this book is because I know for a fact there are issues that can bring us together. This issue, we're going to be divided on. Why do they double down on it? Instead, what we should be doing is looking at the stuff we could come together on. This addiction crisis is killing people across the country. In my book, I talk about how that could bring us together. The criminal justice system, jobs. Most Americans don't want to be in a food fight every day. We can't even talk to our cousins anymore because of this division. We can come together, though.
And this has been some time that we've all felt this way.
Yeah.
Since long before the election.
I'm sick of the crazy, and I'm on a crusade against crazy. We need a movement against madness in the country. This book is a cure for the crazy.
All right. Sick of the crazy is the quote of the morning, and the book is called Beyond the Messy Truth. Van Jones, good to have you with us here this morning. Always.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks to you and to Mary and Cecilia.
We have more in common than not, so why don't we focus on those things we do have in common?
How about that?
Right. Thank you, Van.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.